So we've already discussed what goals are. Can you give me your an own personal goal that you have for me, Becky? Like a goal that just anything.
Graduate from college.
To graduate from college. All right. Can you give me a goal?
I want to buy concert tickets for next summer.
You want to buy concert? That's a perfect goal for what we're getting ready to do. What we're getting ready to do is we're going to develop as a group a short-term goal, and then we're going to develop a budget plan. Do you know when your concert is?
Next August.
Next August. So now we know when Molly's concert is, and so what we're going to do, we're going to look at her budget, well, not necessarily her budget, we're going to develop a budget as a class on what are some things that we spend monthly, and what are some things that we can maybe cut out, or what are some things that we maybe can just develop so that we can have some type of goal so we can make sure Molly gets to her concert next year. Okay? So, Ryan, what are some things that you spend, we can say we spend monthly?
Rent.
Rent. So can you write rent up on the board for me? We're not going to go doing a very intense budget as we did yesterday, but we're going to do a kind of simpler budget. How much would you say rent could be?
It could vary depending on where you live.
Well, give me a number.
$250.
$250, right? $250 up there. You're living in a hole.
A roommate.
What?
With 9 roommates, that's what he's talking about.
I got 5 roommates.
Yeah.
Wait, how many?
5.
Oh my god.
I believe that. I believe that.
Mine's
But wait,
283.
there's something very important that we forgot. What is the very top thing that you want to consider at the top of your budget? Income. So let's give us a random number on how much income we can put up there.
A week or a month, or really?
Let's do a month. We're going to do a month because that's his rent is only $250 a month.
2,000.
1,000? Well, can you write right above his 1,000 for income?
Good thing she's tall.
Yeah. And if you remember from the other day, we would put maybe not on top of our expense, we would put it in another column.
What?
You look a little confused, Ryan.
No, just the.
Yes,
Fine.
she's got it.
I'm good.
You got it now?
I'm ready.
Why do we do that, Ryan?
Keep track of negative and positives.
That's it. So then it's a little simpler so we can make sure we can follow and see where we're going with our expenses and with any income. So let's consider what else besides rent do we spend monthly?
Gas.
Gas. All right, can you write gas up there for us? Oh, but wait, we forgot to consider one thing in this whole thing. Molly, how much are the tickets?
$120.
Okay.
For a
Ticket? What are you doing? Were you sitting in the nosebleed?
No.
Is it in the garden?
It's like
It's a whole day.
No.
Is 5 seconds to start?
Wait a minute. We're talking $125. That's our short-term goal?
$120.
$120. This short-term goal is only $120. Well, hopefully by, well, depends on how much Ryan wants to spend on gas. We may make it or we may not make it.
Okay.
Are we gonna have tickets?
Yeah, we can do ticket. Well, that's our short-term goal. So what I would like to do is, since we've already identified it verbally, I like to put it on the board so no one forgets that's our goal. So Ryan, if you want to write on that side of the board, short-term goal, because we're not going to do a long-term goal, because that would take a lot more planning and understanding of what our long-term budget is. We're going to look at our short-term goal and say, it's to get Molly's tickets, and they're only $120.
Really?
Who are you going to see is my question.
5 seconds of summer.
Who is that? I thought she was going to see Tim McGraw or something. I don't know. Who is that?
It's a band.
It's a band.
They're like the next One Direction,
They're better than
but they're much better. Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
never
next one.
spent more than $100 on a ticket.
You've
I
never.
went to see Led Zeppelin.
I thought that was pretty cheap. 120 bucks is 120 bucks today is cheap.
The Beyonce and Jay-Z concert, the nosebleeds were going for 180 in Cincinnati at the ballpark, and it was sold out.
Yeah. So
That's
even
right,
a
I
decent
did
seat.
not.
This is what we said. This is a short term and a
$8.
very tangible goal because $120 isn't really much for tickets. But however, because generally for another concert, you're looking at spending maybe roughly around $300 to $350 if you wanted to sit in a good seat. So what are some other expenses that we have besides rent and gas? Groceries. Go ahead and write groceries up there. How much do we agree that we can spend on groceries a week or a month? Excuse me.
Is this just for you?
This is for Molly. This is so we can get
I
Molly
spend like
to
25 bucks a week.
see 5 seconds of summer.
5 seconds.
This
Yeah,
is how we're
actually,
gonna
they're
get
pretty good,
Molly.
actually.
$20 for 5 seconds.
This is how we're going to get Molly there. So how much do we want to say we spend on groceries a month?
That's at least 100.
At least 100? That's it?
I spend like 25 bucks a week.
That's it? How much do you spend?
Does this include going out? Food?
Oh yeah, going out.
Well, let's divide that into another expense because sometimes we may get a little carried away sometimes.
Entertainment. Yeah.
Jimmy, right? That?
No, we'll do your groceries and then we'll let Mindy do going out entertainment. So how much do we want to say we spend on groceries? We're going to talk about you.
Yeah.
So 100, we still want to go with 100?
100.
Ryan S, Ryan G.
That's all I do is buy milk and bread and snacks.
Okay, Mindy, you said entertainment. So we still have to consider
Breakfast
keeping
bars.
ourselves entertained
Oatmeal.
this whole time. Until we can get to our
You want what
5
I spend or
seconds.
what normal people spend?
Normal people.
Okay.
all right.
I think you're normal, Mindy.
I was
Yeah.
hoping so.
Spend a lot of money on silly stuff. Like I'd say 125.
125. So entertainment, we're talking
It's
about
like going
food,
out like 6 times.
movies. So spending time, and I guess since we're going to consider this a college setting, food,
6 times you
movies,
go
and
out?
drinks.
20 bucks a piece.
Is that safe to say? Is that safe
If you're
to
not,
say?
if you're just buying for yourself.
Do we spend anything else? No shopping in a month, generally? We can't allocate any of that?
What
No
about
clothes?
school
School?
related expenses?
Anything like that? No, we're not spending any of that, huh? Car payments? Anything? We're doing any of that? So, clothes? There's one of the most key ones that we're forgetting. Utilities.
Cell phone?
Utilities. How much would you... Okay. How much are we going to spend on utilities? What?
I spend like at least 100 bucks on
100
utilities.
bucks?
Well, I spent
Who hasn't been
it.
up to the board yet?
I spent like
Ryan.
Brian's already been there.
Who hasn't been to the board?
Scott.
Oh,
All right.
Scott.
Bland face. Let's go.
Plain face. Plain face. So let's talk about utilities. So no one shops anymore? We don't shop anymore?
Not much.
Not much? DJ does.
I'm doing my Christmas shopping.
Shit, yeah, that too.
I'm making my list. I just want you to know, I'm making my list.
You making your list, you making it up. So then let's do this for utilities for the sake of space, since we don't really have much space. Let's do utilities plus phone bills, and let's include insurance in there. Okay? Can we include insurance? Can we safe to say we can do that? Because this is your own personal budget, so you know what's going to go into your own personal utilities. You know what each of these breaks down into. So we understand what we spend on it.
Say about
200? That's safe to say 200?
Well, phone's like 40 a month.
So 40, he says his phone is 40.
40.
That's pretty cheap.
No,
He said
40 or 20.
40 or 20.
With
Grand-
data?
So
Yeah,
then,
grandfathered into
my phone's
AT&T.
60-ish. 60-ish on my dad's plan. The
So-
internet, I got cheapo internet for
So let-
25.
It's a cable.
oh, you have the
Into
cheaper
that.
internet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so there's
jamming grants
number-
without having time
I know,
TV.
I know.
There's a number of things. So let's go with Ryan's, who has data. You don't have the cheapo internet. He doesn't have cheapo. Generally,
It's fine.
It gets by. So we're going to talk about the cell phone.
online.
We're going to talk about insurance. We're going to talk about, it was something else that Ryan said to include.
10 minutes.
That was, what?
Yeah.
That was 10 minutes? Wait,